Welcome to James Hates Everything, and boy, do we have something interesting for you today. In the world of modern retro video games comes Rugrats Adventures in Gameland. This game landed on PC last week, September 10th, and should be shipping to NES here at the beginning of October. Of course, it was released exclusively physically through limited run, and those who pre-ordered today got their activation codes for Steam to begin playing the game on PC. So let's take a look at Rugrats and Adventures in Gameland. All right, guys, what you see here is the Steam edition. Of course, it has the great animated cartoon graphics of the original animated series from Nickelodeon, but all the nostalgic gameplay of a retro platformer. The object of the game, right, is to take on the role of one of the four babies: Chucky, Bill, Lil, and Tommy, of course, and go through the house, the yard, the roof, looking for coins. The purpose of the coins is to purchase a brand new video game that the babies saw advertised on TV. So they transform their entire world and imagination into a video game in order to find money to purchase this game. And of course, all the adults make an appearance throughout this game. And what is great is on the NES version, it plays identical. So you see things happening like very large sprites, a lot of interactivity that weren't typical of original NES games. So it's great to see modern take on gaming coming to that NES platform. And as we play through and show some clips here, you'll see what I'm talking about. This is classic platformers, with jumps, attacks, everything you can imagine. As we go through each level, looking for the hidden coins, we are encountered all sorts of enemies, obstacles, of course, rope climbing. So the game moves up, it moves down, it moves left and right. It's going to take you all over as you're solving puzzles, trying to make your way through each level. And at the end of each level is some sort of boss. And of course, on the first level, you're greeted to the Rugrats version of Donkey Kong as he hurls not really barrels, but some sort of objects at you that are spiked, and you have to jump on these bugs that have, I guess they're crickets, like a horned butt, and use those as obstacles or as weapons. You throw them back up at Donkey Kong's rear end to score points. And like your typical platformer, 3 hits on the boss and you win. And you'll get closer. You'll see the boss, like they do in so many games, begin to change colors and vibrate. So you can tell that you're getting closer to defeating them. On the second stage that I went through, you find yourself battling this giant baby who wants to sit on you, and so you have to make your way to tricking it to falling through the floor until it lands as far down as it'll go, and then begins raining what I can only assume are cuties, like oranges, at you. Again, you're waiting for those bugs to fall, to pick them up, and then hurl them down at the giant baby underneath. This game features, I believe, 7 levels of content that you can see right at the beginning. And as you save up enough coins to open the door to the video game they want to, I assume there's some sort of additional levels or surprise awaits. Maybe it's the end of the game. Maybe it's another extreme level, which is what I would imagine. And while the game looks simplistic, it's your typical 2D side-scrolling platformer. It is challenging. The boss fights are not easy. Although you only have to hit them 3 times, there's enough going on to force you to play multiple times to learn patterns of the boss, and to do the damage. So it's not horribly difficult at the base level, but there's enough challenge there to keep you interested. I really had a lot of fun playing through this. I'm excited to get the NES version when it releases. Of course, that's the one I actually bought, and that's the one I actually want. But this was included free as part of purchasing that, so it's great to have the Steam code to be able to start enjoying that game right away. And again, it's great to see these companies producing licensed IP games on original hardware, right? Going back and playing new games built by new companies with licensed IP on that original NES. It's something that Atari has fully embraced with their 2600 plus and 7800 plus line of products. I really wish Nintendo would jump on this bandwagon. There's clearly a market for people that crave new games on the classic systems, and re-releasing a new system that would give you some of the modern benefits like HDMI upscaling, some maybe potentially increased controls and things like that would be just phenomenal. And this is one of these games that, like I said, has a lot of nostalgia for people. Of course, Rugrats are a little after my time, but still know the IP very well. And again, love to see it in that original 8-bit graphics on the NES. This is really the second game like this I've purchased. The first being Garbage Pail Kids. I've been meaning to show you guys that because it is a very interesting game. And the company that released Garbage Pail Kids has a very interesting gimmick. When you purchase the physical edition of Garbage Pail Kids, you have a 1 in, I believe it's 5 or 1 in 4 chance of getting a limited edition cartridge that's a pink color as opposed to the blue. Very kind of cool gimmick, and running with that Garbage Pail Kids theme of a pack of gum or a stick of gum within the pack. So it's really cool. Again, Rugrats, you get to play as one of 4 characters. You can choose who to start with. As you lose your life, you will rotate to one of the other characters and be able to continue playing. Uh, you collect cookies to gain extra lives, milk to heal yourself. It's just a wide variety, and of course, like I said, it's got the other characters from the show in it, so you're interacting with the grandpa and the mother and the father all throughout. You know, Tommy's mother, the bratty older sister. So it's all comes in here. And if you were a fan of Rugrats, this game is surely going to tickle that nostalgia bone for you. And it's great to have an opportunity to share that with your kids if so inclined. So, what do you guys think? What did you guys think of Rugrats? Is this something you're interested in picking up? Would you pick up the physical? Of course, it is released in digital on Steam, PlayStation 5, and Switch. I'm not sure about Xbox, but chances are it's on there too because it's on all the other systems. But in the meantime, thank you for watching. Thanks for making it all the way to the end. Don't forget to smash the like button and click subscribe. And until next time, have fun.